Hi, this is Eddie. Welcome to my channel. I want to share with you a little story. Last night, behind me was a wall, a green painted in my house. So last night it was, refix it with some painting because section, get- got that damaged by the kids. They're praying. So anyway, the technician guy came and they repented. So I rechecked the brand. It's from Denmark. It's called Fruger, Flugger, but the U was two dots, right? So anyway, so I checked the company and also had a little talk with the technician and the sales guy. And I think they had a headquarters in Shanghai or something. And here in my city, they just got a sales office that, sells the product in China. And it's more targeting on the middle to high end people, household, So, because it's more expensive, obviously. And it's nice, pretty nice. You can even write something on top of it and you can erase them with, you know, a wrap. So, what reminds me is because previously I worked for a German company for quite a few years, and now I get into my family business, which is in Philippines. So that's so different, man. So for the past 10 years, I've been walking with people from all over the world, and that's a huge ass differences. I'm telling you that this company from Denmark, I mean, general European company are very, very different. So I'm started thinking that the the huge differences. So for the European one, they are more slow, but I would say they focus more on the long term, which I really like, and that's my mentality also. If I want to start my business, I think I am that kind of person, you know, because unlike people in the Southeast Asian or in China, that we are more into fast paced, short term, you know, getting rich quickly, this kind of thing. And everyone is so busy. And, everyone is talking business, the money thing, and social, business dinner, drinking, this kind of thing, which is really draining me out, you know. Whereas, on contrast, the European country, this painting sales guys told me that they are really chilled on their business. Means that they are not like aggressively, try to prevailing the market, but they have their own pace. That's what I really like. Because I worked for a German company for quite a few years, so I didn't want to think, and I don't, I do know how to talk to European. I like them, and but the thing is that it really depends what your products is. You have to have a good product. That's how you can aim for long term. For this one, I mean, in China we cannot produce this one. I think it has some technique and know how in there, right? So it's not easy, but those guys know how to build step by step. They have a roadmap, but it just takes time, man. It's just slow. So if I had a chance, if I had, I would prefer to go this way in my business because not just about the money, not just about the energy and effort that you put in the work. It's all about the happiness, the long term thing will brings you more joy and happiness in your life, not just the short-term money-making thing in Asia. I'm not criticize the Asian culture, but it's like um, the different mindset, different mentality for Asian people. We are more like the profit driven, so we don't care about shit about the quality and stuff like that. Everyone just make money. Profit comes to the first place. So yeah, the second part of this video is about it's a reminder for me, right? So I want to talk about the electrical vehicles that in China, especially for the past 5 years, you can see more and more electrical cars in China, and they are really good. I myself even, my family member just bought two of them. One is Li Auto, LI, and one is Biak. It's a new one. They are the U.S. traditional car company, but they have to dive in this market sector. And in the Japanese traditional Japanese car and German car, they are fading away in Chinese market. The Mercedes-Benz, BMW, the Audi, they did some electrical vehicles in China also, but they sucks, man. And they ended up, selling cheap in China. They cannot compete with the Chinese car company, because the Chinese car company somehow make the cost really, really low. So and from the perspective of consumer, they are a really good car, and they are getting expensive, but people are buying it. People are buying it on social media things. Say, hey, it's related to Chinese culture. You support more of your own car, which in a way makes sense. But for me, I don't give a shit. I, as an individual, I have the freedom to spend my own money on whatever things I like, okay? So that's total bullshit. So don't believe what you saw on social media. But what I'm trying to say is that the European car company is less competitive in China market, and they are fading away. You can still buy a high-end, like Maybach, right? Like Mercedes-Benz S-Class. And those are really premium fucking good car. But like that's for business side, that no not the middle class or household would drive a car like that, right? You have Porsche sports car. They still have their own market, but it's really niche right now. But for the middle class or the majority of Chinese guy, they are switching to all those Chinese brand, a lot of them. And I don't think a lot of Chinese car company are making a lot of money, because they're not even profitable. Maybe they are losing money even, because it's really, really competitive. Every car company wanted to be fast, get into the market, increase the sales, stuff like that. So it would end up like a worse competition, that they would invent more cost down model by reducing the quality. That's what Chinese do, which I really, really hate, because the purpose is different. On Western, they want to provide a good life, a good quality stuff to people. But in China, they want to make their name. They want to maybe get list, to get in the stock market, or making a lot of money. That's the purpose. So, every coin have two sides. So you can't really just say which one is, good or bad. They're all good or bad on those things. So, for me, I would never buy a Chinese electrical car yet. I still prefer to a German brand or Japanese brand car. Even the gas is expensive, but they're more stable, safe, they tested. Yeah, speaking of testing, I've been working in the European countries, so I know how things going, and I don't know the detail, but I know they take long time. They might take a few years to test a certain kind of model, but in China we don't. So you can see a lot of accidents happening, some vital one. So that's really not cool. By kicking getting to the market without doing a complete set of the test, because everyone went fast, right? So that's it. That's what I want to share today. See you on the next one.